Fuzzy Bird, welcome back to Slime Rancher 2. Today, we have a lot of things going on. First off, I wanna collect whatever our farm has produced right over this way. I don't know if any of my little friends here are hungry. They shouldn't be. They might be a little dizzy from something. I think probably just from rolling around. Yeah, I think they're okay. Maybe I'll add, yeah, just make it pop out a little bit faster for a bit or something. I'm not sure if that's necessary though. I just wanna make sure they're not going hungry because they eat veggies. If I threw in some of those, some of them are gonna eat, so maybe that's good, I don't know. Either way, I don't wanna worry about it too much. I have a lot to do in today's episode because I wanna feed another Gordo slime and see if that opens up a whole new area for us to explore. If so, that would be awesome. So what I wanna do is, yeah, just get as many of these strawberries as I can manage and then go into a cave over this way. There's a phosphor slime that would love to gobble up all these Q-berries. But first off, we do have some people to talk to. We have Victor to talk to as well as the other two characters. Ah, Beatrix. I was cleaning out the lab and found this. Perhaps you have some use for it? I believe it's still in working order. You know what they say, one person's trash is another person's hastily issued gift. Enjoy. I agree, the spontaneity scares me too. The blue home portal. Okay, so we can find more home portals. That's perfect for what I've been working towards. Cool, okay, so over here we get Mochi Miles. Hello, Beatrix. Guess who's the luckiest person in the galaxy? You are, because you've got the gift from the Mochi Miles. I'll let that sink in. Go ahead and sit if you need to. Oh, we got the rounded magma pool, whoa. So I want to see what that does eventually, but for right now, I'll show this. Ogden Ortiz wants to talk to us too. Hey B, I got something special for you. It seemed like the right thing at the time. Oh, but now I'm not so sure. If it's not, please don't tell me. I can't bear to hear it. We got ochre poppies, very nice. So yeah, some nice gifts from our friends. I really appreciate it. We'll have to, of course, use some of those soon. But for right now, I'm focused on getting over this way and just feeding this phosphor slime. I think it's going to be right down this way. Yeah, right around here. So this phosphor slime, this phosphor Gordo has been chilling out here for a while. We'll grab some of the brine there and I'll just feed you up. Are you liking it? There we go, they just needed a little bit more. We got a bunch of these little guys too. Awesome, that's exactly what we wanna see. So yeah, really good stuff there. And what's gonna go on in this area? Guess we'll find out together, but for right now I'll break some stuff open and we'll just take a look around. So what is this? Oh, this is like a different material? Or is this just water? Am I just making a big mess? I think I'm just making a big mess. So I'll have to figure out what's going on with that, but is there anything else to do in this cave? What do you want? This clearly wants something, but the question is what? And this is a big mystery I've been trying to solve, so I'm not really quite sure at the moment. We'll have to try to figure that out later. I can't suck this up, or maybe I can? I'm obviously bringing some water over, but I can't carry water, not with my current gear, but maybe there's an upgrade I can access that would do that for me. I can't place anything down around here, so it's not anything with that, but good to know for sure. Yeah, not really too many spots I can access around here, but there is still plenty more I need to worry about though. There's other Gordos I can feed and make them happy, so I think I'll do that next, because we have the water lettuce, which should make them very, very happy right over that way. So, gonna run over really quick and just sort of start feeding them. Hey there, buddy. So here you go. That's their favorite food. But we'll grab some of this too, if that'll help out too. Come on, you gotta be getting full. It looks, they're pretty big. But here's a couple more of the water lettuce, so we'll do that one. I don't really need the fruit too much. So back over here. Ready, boom, boom, boom. Oh, here we go, here we go. Boom, it's a bunch of these little guys. Ooh, we can go inside. Ooh, so let's get that pot. Get a couple more things in there. But what's going on in this cave? Whoa, here we go. Okay, activate this and way over that way. What's it gonna do? I think I can see it. It's sort of a little difficult to make out at the moment, but it should lead to a whole new zone. Sorry, Carrot. There it goes. Whoa! That's awesome. All right, well, let's not waste any time then. I wanna run right over there and check out what our new biome is, our new zone. Like, I really can't wait to see. So that's right over that way. And while I'm running over, I guess I could drop off some of the deep brine we've collected up. I'm sure I'm going to need more of it eventually, so there's that done. I really don't need these phosphor slimes, so I might just plop them out right now. There you go. Okay, so where was it? Yeah, right up here on the beach. I don't know if I'll find too much other stuff around here, but for right now, look at this whole new zone to enter. And this is where I don't have it yet, but I need to get the blue one. Oh, I do have the refinery link. I wonder if I should use that here. You know, I might as well, if we're entering a new zone, maybe I should set up a refinery link somewhere. Yeah, I could put it right here. So, boom, refinery link, perfect. There we go. So here we are in a brand new area, the Starlight Strand. Whoa. This area looks super peaceful, but I'm sure as we get deeper into it, it won't be as much. Here's another one of those doors. So the mystery of the doors continues, but we have plenty of other things to solve along the way. So I'll just try to look around everything as much as I can here in Starlight Strand, and we'll have a lot of fun in today's episode for sure. Whoa, so we got some phosphor slime, some pretty typical stuff popping up at first. And I'm just trying to see what new materials we might be able to uncover, especially if we can find any kind of map. That's always a good thing. Ooh, is that gonna be honey? Yes, it will be. All right, let's go and grab that. Whoa, buzz wax can be used to make a great scented candle if you enjoy the smell of bee abdominal glands. Okay, so that wasn't honey, it was buzz wax. What about you? What do these things want, I wonder? Well, actually you can see the little honeycomb. Not that, but maybe if we did turn this into something. It's glowing at me. Huh. So I gotta pay attention to the actual statue and make sure if there's anything I can make with that. Is this going to be, well, I guess we'll find, is this? Yeah, it is. It looked a little bit of a different color, but it's just more radiant ore. So nothing too jaw-droppingly new yet, but we'll keep looking around and just sort of see what we discover. Like another log, another GG log, the prisma waves seem to affect each area of the island differently, expressing a full spectrum of color in some places, but alternating between or splitting the spectrum of others. And they actively change, sometimes quickly and constantly, others more slowly. In my first year here, every season looked different to me. It was lovely while it lasted. So I wonder if that's gonna happen in this game. Does the seasons change as we're playing? I mean, it hasn't given us a date or anything, so I don't think so, but that'd be an interesting concept for sure. Anyways, I think we're good just to continue down this main path. So I'm not seeing too much to actually collect around here. Yeah, not really too many like side paths just yet. I know that there was one at the very beginning. But look at this place. Plenty more phosphor slimes are popping up, but I'm just looking for any kind of new stuff. Once again with this big water spout. I think that there is something I can get for that. Ooh, what's over here? It looks like we get ourselves another little blueprint. This one is gonna be the azure grass, a small patch of grass and flowers that smell like a refreshing cool breeze after a rainstorm. That sounds amazing. I would love to have some of that around me. Okay, we got some rock slimes around here too, which is excellent. Gotcha. What is up here though? Lots of slimes waiting for us, but not really too much. Whoa, 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 game's slowing down a little bit, but it's okay. I'm not really finding too much around here, but you can see what's ahead of us is pretty extensive. Okay, going back down here then. More and more of those doors. It feels like the farther we get into the game, the more we're gonna find this. Look at this one. So these need plorts. That's what they need. I'm pretty sure that's the idea, right? So we need baddie plorts. Whoa, what are you? You're a phosphor hunter largo. Ooh. Okay, so what do you want? You want fruit and meat? I got some fruit for you. Oh, they're hiding. So, then what I'm a little bit curious about, why are you guys still angry? Where can I find just a normal hunter slime? They're going sort of in and out of visibility. Up here, I see you up here. Here, let's throw out some carrots, because it doesn't look like anybody around here wants carrots. No, you're a largo again. Where are some normal size hunter slimes? I'm not quite sure for the time being. Can I break this? There we go, took some time. Huh. Yeah, I've yet to find just a normal hunter slime. But wait a minute, so what are these? These are phosphor slimes right there. Ah, I know. Why aren't you, because you eat fruit. There you go. Can you please make some of those? Oh, I think they did. I think they made a hunter slime. Hunter plort, sorry, you know what I mean. So let's see, let's test my theory out right now. I have a hunter plort right here, my first one ever. Will that work? It will. Whoa! So we have some backtracking to do for sure. But what did that do? This door still isn't open. So maybe it won't be as simple as I thought. Maybe there's more pieces of it. Maybe somewhere else I gotta put something into. Either way, that's opened up. I don't know if that was already open or not. To be honest with you, I have no clue. So the mystery's a bit persisting for the time being. I know. You're not happy. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to deal with that. This is so odd. See, I could go up there, but I could go this way. We'll find a ton of extra stuff, but lots of angry slimes. This one's not angry though, they're so happy. Not too much up here. Whoa, they're going right for me. Let's dodge that. Oh gosh, yeah, they're just plopping up everywhere and they're just as furious as they get. Okay, I don't know how much farther I would like to go because it seems like things are progressively getting riskier as we travel forward. But, whoa, a Hunter Gordo. Okay, so obviously I can't get past you, but I can see in there a little bit. So we found our first Gordo. Okay, this time the Gordo actually pops up in the map. I guess I just had to get closer to them. So odd that I'm finding Hunter Gordos and Largos, but no normal hunters. What will we find in the cave though? More of this water stuff. Okay, and a diamond. So I think I'm going to toss that for now. There we go. Whoa, but we do have more angry ones. And just some water odds. Ooh, hold on. Let's make this jump and hopefully I don't fall to my doom because this could be really important. I don't need the phosphor, I have hundreds of phosphor back at home. But do you see what this is? It's silky sand. Finally, I'm finding some. I'm really happy to see that. It's not a ton, but 3 is such a, huge amount for what I'm trying to accomplish, you know what I mean? So, whoa, what are these? Honey slimes. Wow, so we are finding a lot of new stuff here. So, honey slimes, the map, hunter slimes, some new stuff for sure. So I'll be returning here for sure. That's rock slime. I'm understanding how the game works though a little bit more, so that's good. Whenever I see these doors, I need to look out for options on how to open them. Then there's another honey thing. Okay, first off, let's activate this to clear out a good chunk of the map, but it's only this sort of little quadrant of it. There's somewhere over there I neglected to find. So let's not fall to our doom, but let's get out of here. So I have some important stuff here. I don't know if I wanna drop any of it for the time being. But what's so nice now is I have this thing, so I can go back and at least drop off a good chunk of it and then head back out if I wanted to, because there are some rock slimes here if I did wanna use that to open up the door. There's so many options. Okay, that is a hunter slime, but it's once again a Gordo. So, or Largo. I don't know where the normal ones are. I think they go invisible, so it's actually hard to spot them. But that's okay, we'll figure it out later. Yeah, I think for right now, we're heading back, but what a wonderful area this has been already. There's a little cave in this side too that I don't think, that's the honey one. So yeah, if I can get the honey slime plorts and plop it in there, maybe I could actually access that cave. It's a mystery for now, but there's even a spot down that way that might lead me to some things. Going to grab more of these. This buzzwax. Oh, and there's some more over here too. How'd I miss all this? Gotta keep my eyes to the sky for times like those. But yeah, over here I just put that in, put these 3 in, put all that stuff in, and all this stuff. There we go, and we're good just to continue exploring. Isn't that fun? So, well, they just sort of appeared in front of me. I wanna go this way, because I think that there might be another map piece over here. If we were to, go this way and we find a map piece with all that, I can only imagine that somewhere you can find another piece of a map. So I'm just going to head up and we'll look around. First off, finding a lot of buzzwax, which is, good to get. But I would hope that would mean there are some more honey slimes around. We'll just have to look and find out. I haven't been down there, but that looks like a promising area if I'm trying to find silky sand. Maybe I should keep to this path for now, just to be extra sure. So I'm finding lots of adorable signs, but nothing we haven't seen a bunch of times before. I love how I can hear the buzz of this from a distance. I'm just happy we can take it without bees attacking us. That's always my fear. I feel like every kind of game like this that has this kind of things, a giant horde of bees comes out, but we do get a blueprint this time. This is a Violet Warp Depot, a set of 2 gadgets that allow you to remotely transfer resources between 2 points. So those are also other things I need to set up. There's a lot of gadgets and gizmos and gear I need to sort of set up that I haven't yet. Okay, we're gonna plop down here. Maybe I'll even jetpack across that side. Here we go. No problem, no problem. And what could be down this way? So far, a bunch of nothing. But maybe it won't stay that way. Okay, I'm going up here. I wish there was a way I could also like mark the map. One thing that I haven't noticed is on the bottom right, it tells us that we're missing out on some blueprint stuff. So that might be a good influence to go back and try to find some more in some spots. Whoa, and there's so much more down this way. I'm not spying any map thing now. Hi there, I'll take these guys just in case I need them. I'll fly up here really quickly if it lets me. Oh no, I can jump up a little bit. There we go, ooh. Hey, what is this little spot? Very relaxed little area, but I guess there's not really too much for me to grab around here. Okay, then I think we're good to plop down this way and continue forward. Another door. This one doesn't have a slime, so this might be an exit. Maybe that's what I'm missing here, is that that's an exit, not an entrance. Okay, what about up here? Yeah, this is, we spied down here from above, but sometimes when we're actually up here, we can see things a lot more easily, like more silky sand. I'm glad that we're finding some more. And there is some stuff over that way that I didn't explore just yet. Yeah, it's interesting, because this is where we spawned in, but there's so much more behind it. And I think, oh, that's our home over there. I like how we can see it in the distance. That's awesome. Okay, guys. Things are going well here, but I need to go out of here. Please don't turn into tars. So we found 2 more silky sand. How promising is that? And what could we possibly find around here? The only problem I could see, is that a honey slime? Honey phosphor largo. So there's gonna be some honey slimes around here. Yeah, look at these guys, they're so cute. Okay, they're everywhere. What do they like to eat? Fruit, so not this. But I can just take one, a honey slime. Nothing is sweeter than a recently produced pour of honey. So I'll try to grab as many of the honey slimes as I can manage. Right there. And where maybe some more. Because I'll need to sort of figure out what I might want to combo with them. Didn't we see some new slimes before? There's so many slimes. I need to be able to get some more of them. Here, there, everywhere, you know? But 8 of them is a good chunk. Now that's the rock slime, so I know roughly where I am. Okay, where were the rock slimes at? I feel like I ran back this way. Oh my, it might have not have been this way. We're gonna find out. Wait for that to restore. And then we'll do a super jump over. There it is, there it is. Got it. And then, okay, if I fall here, it's not to my doom. Those guys are angry though, so I'm trying to avoid that. Oh no, oh, they're coming right over. Coming right over, I don't like it. I'm seeing lots of stuff, but none of it is what I'm looking for. Music is so fantastical though. Okay, so, yeah, unfortunately, none of that is what I need. So I think for right now, we might just wanna cut our losses a little bit. We can come back with other stuff later on. What I would like to do for now is just try to make my way back home, because I need to make sure my slimes are well fed. And now we have these honey slimes, and I'm thinking, oh, here you guys are. I don't have the inventory spots for it anyway, so it's fine. Well, I guess I could do that. It's feeling a little too late though, to be honest with you. Is there anything else I could grab around here then? I could get the hunter stuff, that would be good. It's just one, but if I could do a honey hunter slime, maybe that'd be a good one. I need to read up on both of them. I think that's something I just need to do in general, is really read up on all the slimes and their different paragraphs worth of text. But for right now, we are good to head back over here and sort of finish off our excursion here in the Starlight Strand. Very beautiful area. I'm actually really excited to explore more of this, because it seems like we just have so much more to do, you know? But for right now, I feel like that was some great elements of progress. So I will pump this one full of buzzwax and silky sand, and I'll keep the rest. So we're back, you know, pretty close to home. I'm just going to run over and hopefully we can do some stuff, but with my honey slime and just 100 port, I think we'll be able to make things work just fine with being able to make a new set of things. I just need to read up on these 2 slimes to make sure that I have them in the proper containment, wherever that might end up being. I might wanna open up another one, another section somewhere soon, because I had the money to, first and foremost, but beyond that, it just seems like a good idea. Or I could do away with the one that I've had for a while that I feel like I needed. Golden slime? Come here, I can't get you? What do we eat? Diet none. What do you mean, how do I get them? What do I do with this? They're just trying to run away. Maybe I could give them, yeah, you better run. They're gone. Okay, I was gonna try to, oh, they look hungry. So what's going on here? People need food, that's what's happening. Okay, so I can help with that, no problem. Just give me a second, I'll run over and grab all this stuff. So I got distracted for a little too long. I really need to top off the feeders. So you guys take all of that, and you guys take all of this. There you go, there you go. And it looks like we have a few more messages waiting for us too. So I think I just need to make sure everything is going successfully for a bit. There we go. And it looks like you guys are hungry too, so don't worry guys, I'm on it. Get as many normal hens as I can. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's good, and then we can plop out the rest of them into the feeder, because everybody is out. Geez, it's crazy how fast it'll run out. I figured it would take a bit more time than that. Okay, so I'll grab some more of this stuff too, but actually I don't have the inventory space for it, so maybe I won't. But this stuff I can grab no problem. Just trying to make sure everybody has what they need now. So that should be no issue. I wanted to get some of these roostros over to the other side so that maybe they would make more of the sea hens or whatever they're called. I think they're called sea hens, right? Guess we'll find out in just a moment. That's the only problem right now, is that this is quite a run over. Okay, so how are they doing? Okay, they are starting to run out of food. So they do like these though, and they're starting to wilt, I think. So hard to tell with these. They're dropping so many of them. That's good though, I like it that it's productive. There we go. So I'm just gonna load this up like crazy. That's 30 of them. And we got more just growing on the tree. That's good. Think I'll plop some of this. Well, actually they have a ton in, no, that's supports. I got scared there for a second. I was like, oh no, this is all gonna be wasted. So I need to sell some of that stuff pronto, because there's a ton of those in there, and our things are full. So let's do that. And then over this way, I don't think any more of these sea hens have grown, because there's not any more roostros. Because I don't think there's roostro or sea roostros, right? So we'll see if that kickstarts anything. Okay, so I'm getting all of this. Go. And this isn't for these guys, but it's for the rock slimes back, the main portion. And then if I have any extra inventory space, I guess I should take some of these baddie ports, because I might be even able to sell some of these. Whoa, crystal's breaking. We have a lot to do, don't we? There's a lot of work ahead of us, but I think we can do a great job with it if we just keep it moving. So for right now, you guys, you actually have plenty of beets, so I think you've been well fed. But I can plop in a bunch more just like that, and just make sure it's getting collected. They're actually almost all filled up, 98 out of 100. It's almost there. So yeah, how are the baddie ports in the market right now? We are at, for them, 43 each, and that's down a little bit, but I don't think I can really put them anywhere right now, because everything here is almost maxed out. Okay, put them here actually. So never mind, we can at least put some of them into this. Okay, so there's a lot to do, but do I wanna go too much crazier without reading some more messages? I don't think so. So we'll see what the other characters are saying to us in just a moment. There we go. But I'm glad that we were able to do that. We went out, we exploded some Gordos, found a new area with whatever this one was called. The something, the strand, something. But now we just gotta talk to some characters to see what they're doing, what they're up to, what they want us to do. Hello. So it is going to be about Ogden and Thora. Oh, lo siento, Beatrix. I've been putting in a few long nights reading lately. Specifically, I've been going through every field guide and botanical research paper I could dig up on the far, far range. I thought that even if the flora on Rainbow Island is a natural, maybe it would have been recorded somewhere with some information we could use. And it turns out there's nothing. I can't find a single mention of rainbow-hued flora anywhere. So that means that whatever happened at that island to make it look the way it does happened relatively recently. But I don't think you needed me to tell you this, because I think you've seen it yourself. The things you've described, an entire portion of the island split between two different colors right down the middle. That says accident to me, Beatrix. So tread carefully out there. Nature can be a dangerous thing to us, but it pales in comparison to what we can do to it. I'm going to keep digging around in my library for anything else that could help you. And if I come up short here, maybe I'll just bake you some muffins. Either way, to tango, Beatrix, adios. All right, see you there, Ogden. And we have Thora too. Hi, Abby. How's life out there in the Rainbow Island? Gosh, it's even fun to say. Must be a hoot. You know, ever since I heard you were off doing something new, I got to thinking about my own life and what's the next and new for me. Hassan and I have both seen and done so much in our lives. Been one adventure after another across this dusty rock, and ever since we've become acquainted, we haven't slowed down one bit. So we're looking to take a new adventure together, but we just haven't figured out what or where. Maybe we go exploring some hidden nook from the far, far range like you, or even set our sights to the stars like Hobson had done before. Whatever we decide to do, it'll all be all the more special because we'll be sharing it this time with each other. It's that part that makes it all the more exciting. It's so hard to find someone in this world that fits you completely. Such a rare thing, like finding two identical snowflakes in the desert. I know you feel that more than I can say. I ain't ever losing sight of just how lucky I am, B. I want to use the gifts of the universe has seen fit to give me. You keep your head up, girl. We'll chat again soon. That's very nice. All the characters we meet are so just charming and wonderful. I love it. So that was some good stuff to keep up with. We didn't get anything out of it in terms of like building materials and stuff, but all of our slimes seem to be in great spots. So this is a good chance to read up on the honey slime and the hunter, which I don't know if I actually have too much information about the hunter, so maybe it's not the best idea to do that just yet. I haven't been able to find one is the thing. But how are our gizmos and gadgets doing? I haven't done the boom plort, but I'm pretty sure I know where it is for the dash boots. But for everything else, I do have finally enough silky sand to make an extra inventory slot. So I think this is really important to do. Extra inventory coming in. And now for our next one, which we do have the blueprint for, I will need a lot more. We will need 20 more rock plorts. We will need 20 ringtail plorts, 20 silky sand. We have the strange diamonds, we have the vac tank. So that's good. But what about the water tank? I think this is important. For this, we need the puddle plort, which I know where to find that. So we could go and try to get some puddle plorts. Even if we don't capture the puddle slimes right now, I think it's good to focus on. And wasn't there some other things? What about the pink warp depot? I don't know how this works exactly. A set of 2 gadgets that allow you to remotely transfer resources between 2 points. For this, I need more primordial oil and 2 more silky sand. I know where to find roughly both of those things. So hopefully we can discover that then. Good to know, good to know. So we're making some fantastic progress, I think. I will really quickly, if we go to our Slimepedia, let's take a look over here at the honey slime. Nothing is sweeter than a recently produced plort of honey. Honey slimes are an odd breed of slime composed of a hyper-sweet slime compound. Most slime scientists believe this to be the result of either of their slime cells replicating the natural sugars found in the fruits and floral nectars of the far, far range. Most ranchers agree their plorts taste great on cereal. So they like mint mango, which I have not seen at all. The greatest danger a honey slime poses is found in their plorts. Honey plorts are the sweetest, most delicious plorts known on the far, far range. Other slimes can detect them from much further away than a normal plort and will do everything in their means to get them. A rancher with honey slimes needs to be careful about unintended largos, or worse. honey plorts are highly prized by food manufacturers. Though the plorts are naturally incredibly sweet, the discovery that they could be further refined into an even sweeter substance made their demand soar. These refined honey plorts are said to score an unprecedented 867 on the Werner-Thompkins Hung-Sac-Sacrino scale, just a few points shy of not fit for human consumption. Interesting. So I'll have to read more of the description for the different slimes like that, because it's a lot of fun to read about it. But you can see the honey slime up here gets plorts that are 48 each. That's a crazy price. So we also need to get some of these other ones, but that seems, pretty good to me. And the hunter ones are not as expensive, surprisingly. We have 1,300 coins at the moment. It's not a ton, but I could look into maybe getting another area somewhere. Maybe I wanna just do this one directly behind us. I'll have to look out for it. So that should be over this way, yeah. So activate this, the archway. I don't have enough money for it now though, so I need 1,800. So I could try to save this stuff. I don't know if I can put slimes in a silo or not. Maybe I should try to figure it out. I don't know if we have any inventory slots actually in any of these. Yeah, we don't. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I could just hold on to this little guy for now. Actually, we have one here. Yeah, I can't. So that's sort of the problem with honey slimes at the moment, is I just don't really have too much place to put them, but I was thinking of putting them here. That's right, okay, so here's the thing I was stuck on. These guys are cotton pink largos, so they produce both cotton largo or cotton plorts and pink plorts. The problem is I'm getting pink plorts from my tabbies, and I'm getting cotton plorts from my phosphor cotton largos. So these guys aren't really doing too much for me that I can't get from anywhere else, and because of that, I have way too many cotton and pink plorts. So I think it's time to get rid of them. I don't know if there's a way to do that that might be better than just picking them up and throwing them away, but I don't see what else I can really do. So I think that's what I'm going to do, which is a little bittersweet because I've had them for so long, but we need to be off to bigger things, and I think they can handle themselves out there, right? So I think that's what we're going to do for now, is just run out and launch them over, and they will live their life on the Rainbow Island. Okay, so I was able to do it, and before we put anything new in here, of course, I need to be able to get all the other plorts out because I don't want to make a bad combination. There we go, so, whoa. Oh yeah, this is producing food now, which it really doesn't need to at the moment. I'm going to just suck all that stuff up. There's a lot I need to figure out here, because the one thing I'm concerned about, if we have the honeys out here in the front, do we have more? We have more messages. Wow, okay, we must be progressing fast. Is that I'm worried that the largos are gonna try to show back up and eat on this stuff, but hopefully that won't happen. We'll have to wait and see. But I wanna do honey slimes with hunters. I'm pretty sure would be a fun combo, right? So let's try that out. For right now, I'm just gonna send out the honey slimes, and then we just need one hunter plort, and we don't have the fruit that that is so cute. Oh, but they're hungry, okay. They will eat fruit. Fruit is the only thing they currently eat, is the one thing. So as you can see, more of them are going to be eating some of that stuff up, but they just go totally invisible, which is super neat. So I'm gonna put some more strawberries into there, but that's where things are going to be a little bit thin for now. Oh, you guys don't have any more strawberries left in there. So let's make as many of these guys happy as we can. Need to get some more over this way, but they're not going to eat the vegetables anymore. So this is maybe where we should try to phase out our plot for the water lettuce and get something else in there instead. So just a couple in each of these so they're not going at each other. And then I'll grab some more out of here because I do have some waiting, I think, somewhere. Maybe I don't. I guess I don't actually have any more strawberries or cuberries. None of this is, this is all vegetable, so that's sort of my main concern right now. And where I could change things up a little bit by just getting a second cuberry farm for now, but I might want to change it up later to something else. Ooh, okay, so yeah, what I'll do is I'm gonna grab this one cuberry, and as you can see here, you can grab all this stuff, no problem, but then we just need to get some different fruit. I mean, we do have pomegranate in the other thing. I mostly wanna save that for the baddie slimes, but we can remove these crops for 50, it's a very cheap cost at this point, put that in and that'll start growing. It's not gonna be permanent, that's just to keep everybody happy for now, but if they're out of food, I'm sure everybody else is sort of starting to run low too. So you guys actually have a lot, but if I have the space, I probably shouldn't use up this inventory, you know? So we'll grab up these 30, run back over here, and start filling this up. So that's some pretty cool stuff. Activate all that. Running back over here, how much do you guys have in here? 5 more, so it is definitely time to fill that up a bit more. I need to get some rock chickens, or whatever they are called. Get those in here. So I'm starting to get a lot of briar hens, which has to be some of the slime's favorites. You know, I don't know which one, but, and this is starting to build up in collection. No, not the plorts. Okay, those are gonna stay in there forever. I don't feel like bothering to get those out right now. But I do think I made the right move, inevitably. Okay, see that largo, that scares me because I'm afraid they're going to show up and try to eat the honey. So we don't want that because it's gonna make tar. So we'll just send them flying. But definitely more fruit is what I'm after for the time being, because now we have 2 fruit dependent camps of slimes. I mean, if things get really bad, they do eat veggies still. So I could, if they're really, really hungry, toss them some veggies just so that they're satiated. Yeah, let's keep with that. Let's keep with veggies there. We'll keep with Q-berries here. As you can see, we're getting some plorts, but I need to take some of that stuff out, and that's where things can get really messy really quick. They're not producing a ton of, oh, they actually do eat meat, okay. So I could get them some more of this, but that's where once again things are getting messy again, because I can only give chicken so many different things. Okay, so how are things back here? I definitely, with my change of plans, will need to make a whole new game plan surrounding it all. I think that if we can find that one type of whatever it was, that'd be good. Okay, so look at all this stuff. Definitely wanna grab this. I'm so glad we have 5 inventory slots now. It does make a huge difference. You know, and I can't carry everything around here, but I can carry a lot of it. So if they're running low on that, which they're not, but you know, if they are, I can just toss them a couple of the onions instead. The problem is the onions don't produce a lot, so I think feed that to them, keep them happy. Grab some beets too. The beets are plenty though, you know? And let's see, are there more of these guys popping up? It looks like it. There was only 3 before, now there's a bunch of them, so that's really good. Which one was, I know I always forget. I always forget which one preferred. It was you, the angler slime. So we have angler rock slimes that would really like that, and that's good. But I'm mostly after some fruit for right now, because I need to find, for the honey slimes, wish there was a sort of a grid view I could access to make things a little bit faster. This mint mango, I haven't seen that whatsoever, but honestly, a fruit of that color feels like it would blend in pretty well, so it's definitely possible I walked right by it. But if I can just find one hunter slime, I'll be able to get their Slimepedia entry, and I'll understand what it is they need to eat to be super duper happy. And I think that would be a big game changer. So for right now though, I'm going to pump this up a little bit, and then same thing with the carrots. I have a lot of carrots, so if my phosphorus slimes are super duper hungry, I can give that to them. But they prefer Q-berries, is the thing. I'm going to sell this one plort. There we go. How are the yellows are in need of some more stuff, but there's just so much to do. It can get a little overwhelming. We're not getting any more here, so fruit and meat, that's what they want. And they have some fruit in there, so I might just have it do its thing. Or actually, I'm just gonna suck it up so we can do this. That should be good. And then we'll throw in the 1 Q-berry so that they can eat it manually. And let's read what this says. So this is from Victor again. Beatrix, I have something I must share with you about the AI. As you know, we've been exchanging questions with one another. Well, this back and forth became faster and more casual over time, almost like a natural conversation. I assumed it was simply evolving and adapting to the style of talk it observed in me, but then something happened. Well, we had begun playing games of Go as we talked, a way I could further test its intellect and no doubt how it could test mine. These games would go long into the night, and so would our conversations, feeling more and more natural even though I knew the entity I was speaking to was just as complex collection of code. And then one day as the sun was rising, it suggested just one more game. I said certainly, but I needed to make myself a cup of coffee if I were to stay awake for it. And it replied, me too. I just stared at the screen not knowing what to say, but then suddenly, as if it knew what it had just done, it disconnected. I've not heard from them since, but I hope I do. Until then, I will wait, staying busy with my work as always, asking those questions that need answers, but I will do so with the Go board ready for another game. Someday, anyway. Goodbye, Beatrix. I hope to talk again soon. So this AI is so intelligent that it forgets it's an AI. Interesting. Okay, so what we're going to go do again, I forgot. I think I need to go and try to find some of the mint mango, and maybe we'll find a hunter slime along the way. I sure hope so. So those are the two things I want to keep in mind as we go back over there. And I might just put this stuff in the little collector because, you know, what else am I gonna do with it? So I might collect some other stuff along the way if I could get some extra jellystone, and then I know that down here, we have more jellystone. It is interesting that the collectible materials like these do pop up in different locations, like this is where we usually find the brine, but it's not here anymore. So that is something to keep in mind, that just how things spawn in, it just changes over time, so don't get too attached to where things are. Good to know, right? So I guess at the least I can deal with this. And then this stuff too. And then we're going back to the place we were at before that I keep forgetting the name of, after I get this. So we are back at Starlight Strand is its name. And you know, like I said before, there's a lot I need to find here. The one thing I'm prioritizing is mint mangoes, but if I could, the map, there it is. Okay, perfect. If I could find some other stuff along the way, like this is, I think, another hunter slime. If I could find another hunter slime plort, that would be great. But there's plenty of other things to find along the way. I'll be looking out for all of it. So that was the problem before. I think sometimes I find the exits of the doors, and that's why I can't really find a way through them. Okay, good to know. But I think with our jetpack, we could just flutter over there, no problem. I don't know what's over here, but let's not get too sidetracked. The map is right there. Ready and go for it. I'm always a little scared by this, but we got it. Okay, so another huge chunk of the map is going to be cleared out here. Very nice stuff. You can see there's an island over there. There's still some more tips and things over this way. Very cool, don't fall. It's not what I wanted. I'm seeing lots of different slimes, but none that I'm particularly after. And on top of that, I'm not finding much mint mango. But that's where we have to search around because we might find more things such as this. So there's plenty more things I do need silky sand for. Now the priority isn't as crazy high. Obviously I won't be searching for it everywhere, but if I see it, I need to grab it. And other things I need to grab are blueprints, like the stalagmite cluster found often in baddie slime caves. This rocky cluster resembles a pair of fangs. Creepy coincidence. I guess so. Okay, so what is happening up here? Anything I can really reach very easily? I don't think so. This might be more so the dead end. Okay then, we'll leave that how it is then. And we will try to blow it up this way. Can I get it? Ah, not quite, it's fine. There's still more I can do over here. Cause you can see there's these little puddles around. I see more silky sand to grab. Of course now it's all over the place as soon as I don't need it as desperately. Okay, yeah. Seeing a lot of stuff for sure, but nothing that's like a necessity. Oh, and this is where things get dangerous, but we've sort of poked around here before, I think. Hard to exactly remember. The game is so huge that I wish there was maybe more in-depth ways to track things. Because if not, it's very hard to keep up and to understand where everything could possibly be. Looks like this is just another, you know, deposit of different slimes that we've seen a lot of. It seems like some of them are just very common. What is above me? Okay, this angry angler phosphor slime. But not too much of anything, once again, that I need. It's really the hunter slimes and the minty mango. But hey, it's everywhere now. This is crazy how common this is in this area. This is the area I should have unlocked first. Okay, whoa, wait a minute. Oh no, that's just another slime. I thought I had finally found it. What's on this side? That one I had already used up. Yeah, I do remember that. So we have been here before. So I think I probably wanna go over to where the hunter largo is. Oh gosh, because if there's a hunter largo, that means that presumably there would be more hunters and I can capture one of them and we'll have that in our Slimepedia. That'd be fantastic. So just trying to, you know, keep my inventory open and ready for whatever we might find. Ooh, okay, so here's where some of the honey slimes are, and I don't think it's a bad idea to get some more of this buzzwax. Any kind of material we can recurringly get the honey phosphor largo. So some more honey slimes are gonna pop up with that. And once again, if they're around, that can only mean that there's a minty mango somewhere. So we discover another cave. This one needs phosphor reports. I can get those very easily. Hold on. Oh, if the tar doesn't ruin my day, that is. All right, get out of here, please. Oh no. Guys, please, this is not good. This is not good. Can I find any quartz? Just quartz, please. Here we go. Phosphor, phosphor. That's the rock one. Okay, I remember. But no minty mango. Okay, I'm going up here as soon as my energy allows me to. Jeez, tar can be such a problem, can it? There we go. And boop. No? Oh, that's not phosphor. I'm so silly. That's angler, which we know where angler is. We just passed angler. Oh, and there's another Gordo up there. Hold on. Let's get up there really quickly then. Let this restore real quick. And then jump, start using it to get up. So we got a big honey Gordo, which of course loves fruit. Ooh, and there is another research drone accessing GG log. Ever since I came back, things seems to have been a little fuzzy, like some of my memories stayed behind. So I come here now to clear my head. I just let the sound of the falling water drown everything out, and then in that white noise, I can sometimes think clearly again. But then all I see is it happening again. So I take a few breaths, steady myself, and get back to work. Okay. Oh, are those them? I don't think so. But once again, if we're finding honey Gordo near honey slimes, I think that's a good sign for the hunter slimes. But still, no such luck for the, what is it called? This is a phosphor report. Can you just go somewhere? Here we go, this is what we need. Okay, so I'm just gonna send into orbit. There we go. Too many. You too. There's so many of them everywhere too. It just feels like a problem I'm not supposed to solve, because then the next night rolls over, the slimes happily eat some, and then it just happens again, you know? So instead, we are jumping up into here or not. Gotta wait. I guess while I'm waiting, are we positive that there's no mint mangoes? Here we go. Okay, I need these. There we go, mint mango, intensely sweet with a cool minty finish. I knew they had to be somewhere. They're very easy to miss though. Okay, so heading back up here, I have this angler port, and it opens the door this time. Awesome. Whoa, check out this cave. So opening these doors is so important. You can find quite a lot of stuff in here, it looks like. Right now it's a lot of angler and rock slimes, but, oh, actually, rock slimes. Let me get a rock port somewhere, please, if you don't mind. Yeah, would you be willing to, okay, wait. Just take some of the, ow, please don't hurt me. I'm just trying to, yeah, there we go, rock ports. Excellent. I just need one of them, because it was right across the way. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here I don't need a ton of. But it looks like that's it for at least this level of it. I can't imagine that's all we can find here though. Yeah, looks to be that there's more. Like this right here, another pod, which has the cave pillar blueprint. This pillar of solid stone looks like it could hold up a tiny cave roof. Tiny cave not included. And where does this lead out to? Gotcha, way over here. So I don't think I could have gotten over here very easily from the other ways. What am I seeing down there? Not too much. But going back in, there was something over in that direction that I think I can just get to. I know that there are some evil little tar running around, but I'm just not interested in that. And this looks like it's another entrance from some other spot. Okay. So there's more than one way to get into some of these. Good to know. For right now, all I'm looking for is the other place where I could have put a port. I know it's somewhere around here. It wasn't in there. Right here. Okay, so does that work? Open up the door and let's see what's inside of this one. Oh, and I think I see, hold on. I need to make sure I get these before I forget. Come on. I got them all. So that's gonna be a few more of the minty mangoes. That's excellent. So let's see what's going on inside of here. Whoa, very cool, I love the reflections. The art design in this game is so amazing. Ooh, and here's another pod. What will this one have for us? Storage cell, ooh, upgrade component. Use at the fabricator to upgrade the VAX tank booster. That's great, and then there's another entrance on this side, but not really too much to be worried about. If not anything else, these can also serve as nice shortcuts around too. So I got some minty mangoes and I'll definitely be farming them up. But in the meantime, if I could just look around for a hunter slime somewhere. The only concern I have is that I'm taking too long and then I should head home. And maybe that is what I should do, because I have something, oh yeah, here's the exit, but I can't really use it, huh. Because I have something that will keep the hunter honey slimes happy for now, you know? So that is something worth prioritizing. I need to make sure I don't go the wrong way though. I'm supposed to be going this way to head home. So yeah, let's get out of here if I can manage. Yeah, I think this way then. I'll just, no, that's where there was a dead end there. Yeah, okay. What's the easiest way out of here? I guess up here, right? Seems like it. But then it's just, okay, we'll do that. Maybe not the way I'm supposed to do it, but I'm just trying my best here. Okay, and I just float up here a little bit. I feel like I'm cheating a little bit, but if there's a pod, no, I got it. Never mind. See, it's so peaceful out here, I love it. And obviously, in Slime Rancher, things can be peaceful and then they're suddenly not at all, but yeah, I guess I'm heading this way. Picking up whatever of the buzzwax I can find, because it seems to be plentiful. Oh, I thought that was some more of it. Okay, over this way. So let's not waste too much more time. I just need to plop some of that stuff in, and then same deal with this stuff, and then I might as well put that in there. Awesome, so we're going back home now. All right, it took a lot of running, but I'm finally home. I hope people aren't too hungry. I mean, they're making some more slimes and stuff, so what we need to do here then is just, I'll put all but one. That's all I need to make the farm. And I know that I just spent money on this stuff, but I'm going to take these off and then make this next farm, this mint mango farm. It's just the next step we need in our progression. So 50 coins isn't too much for us, you know, it's not the end of the world. So we just remove the crops that are there, and then I put the mint mango in, and we'll start growing some mint mangoes. Very cool. In the meantime, we can keep them nice and happy with some straw or Q berries. That shouldn't be too difficult. You can see these guys are demanding the Q berries. They're out right now. So that's where we just need to make the most out of all of our farming stuff and really try to make everybody happy. Did somebody just explode? I guess, oh, they are actually really hungry. More than I expected them to get in that amount of time. So I'm a little concerned that maybe the hunters have a bit of a ravenous hunger, but that's okay because they eat meat, Okay, so let's grab some of those. It's really unfortunate that I haven't been able to find a hunter, but I think that'll be the big goal for next episode. And we're just gonna throw them a couple of these just to really make sure they're not unhappy. Okay, so how are the rest of my little slime friends doing? I always walk right past this one. They still have a couple in there, so they should be fine. And how about you guys? You still have a lot. So as long as everything is going well in here, I think we'll be okay for a good chunk of time. And that means I can focus on a couple of other things because I have a lot of plorts, like a lot of plorts, and there's a lot more I need to get, as you can see. So how many more do you guys need? You have 19 in there already, and there's a lot waiting for us, so I'm just gonna gobble all these up so we can put those in the auto feeder. And don't forget the ones that are actually on the tree. These always take a little bit more effort to actually grab. I don't think all of them are ready though. Okay, wait, there it goes. And that one. Yeah, they're a little stubborn when it comes to actually getting them off, but that's all I can hold right now anyway. So I think this can hold up to 100. They are just sitting on top of all their ports. It's crazy. So it shows you how much more I gotta do here. Got it. Okay, boom, boom, boom. And this stuff is totally full. And this is where I wanna make one of the teleporters. So I wanna work on that next. Got some there. And we're just gonna max this out to 30 as well. Okay, very cool. I'll grab that one and I'm just gonna toss it in there for him. There you go. It's crazy, I feel like we just jump up in progress so quickly. We were sort of figuring out a lot about the game at first, but now we know what we're doing, we're storming through a bunch of it. So that's where I really need to discover what we wanna do, how we wanna do it. For right now, let's get some here. And then, ooh, wait. These are the crystal plorts, which I should have right here. Yeah, and I can top this out to 100 pretty quickly. I just need to do a lot of back and forth. And I don't wanna do a lot of back and forth. I'd rather build something that should make transferring things a lot easier. So that would be this thing, which that's what I was missing, the primordial oil. Ooh, okay, that's just gonna have to be something that's, I think, saved for next episode, because going all the way out there would take an extensive amount of time. But the purple one needs wild honey, which I have not seen. I've seen the other bee stuff, but not wild honey. And baddie ports, which we have plenty of. So I definitely need to deposit some of those. We also need some more phosphor ports deposited, but that's actually really easy. I have tons and tons of that, but that would be really good to have a couple more of those. So the phosphor ports should be ready and waiting for me right here. So I'm gonna take 30 of them and put those all in the thing. There we go. And I think I do wanna finish off today's episode doing something that might be boring for some people, but I do wanna read up on the slimes we have captured and make sure we know everything about them and really read through everything. So I think I'll be doing that in just a moment, but for right now, this is looking pretty good. Oh, I gotta put those in there too. There we go. Is there any upgrade I can afford at the moment though? I don't think so. If I can get some more tabby ports, I could get the tank booster. Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, I just found that blueprint. Okay, so yeah, tabby ports. Those are super duper easy to get. I have a bunch of them, and I can get a bunch more. So let's run over really quickly and find out where I've put the tabby ports, because they're around somewhere. Here they are. So right now I don't have like a huge collection of them in here, but I know I have a lot waiting. And that's just sort of a menial task I need to do, is go back and forth, putting everything where it's supposed to be. It does definitely feel a little bit like a chore, but now that's sort of part of the game too. There we go. So that should be enough. So now we can hold 40 items per slot. That is crazy. So there's still so many more upgrades we need to work towards, but we are making some great steps towards it. We can get ourselves our next refinery link. Now to get the next one, I would need some more jellystone, which I happily grab whenever I get the chance to, but being able to carry 40 items per slot, double of what we had before, is a huge jump up for sure. So, and that'll make it easier to transfer some things to other things, you know? And look at these guys, it's looking a little crowded in there, isn't it? So if I could, yeah, just grab what I can from everything. So I need 40 of these. There's 40 of them. 40 of these. And I just wanna make sure, first, is the silo full of both of these things? If so, I think it's good to have about 40 of these in each observatory spot. So rock slime's full, and then for angler it's full. So what we wanna do then is run down this way and just put an inventory worth of both in here just to make sure we're set. If there's anything we do need to create or activate, this should be enough to make those things. But this is where things get exciting, because anything extra I have now can just go straight into, wrong way. Can just go straight into my pocket, basically. We can just sell it all and make a lot of money that way. So that'll be great. So let's see what else we can get from them, because they are sitting on a bunch of it, so I can start collecting, because he just stacks right back up to 100, no problem. And there's still more in there. So I will do this and get it all the way up to 40. There we go, wait, one more. Perfect. And then another 40 right here. We're just gonna sell this. Even if the price is down or up, I don't think it matters too much right now. What matters is that we're keeping the cash flow coming. So we can fill all that up, no problem. Back over here and just start selling it. And I basically just need to do that process I just did, where I make sure we're filled up in the silo, and then I make sure we are well stocked in the conservatory or whatever it's called, and then I sell the rest. I think that's what I'm going to do for the next few minutes, and it might just take me a moment. Okay, so I've been spending just a bunch of time harvesting up the hundreds and hundreds of plorts that we've had, and just dropping them off over and over and over again. I've also made sure that our conservatory, whatever it's called, is filled up with ports as well. So I think we're well stocked basically across the board. I just have one last set here to do, but we're nearly $15,000 right now. So we're doing really, really good with money. So if I need to buy anything, if I wanna get any upgrades, which I think I'll be buying this plot of land next episode, that'll be cool. Don't even necessarily know what I'm going to be using it all for just yet. It's just, there's so much going on everywhere, of course, but I feel like we're doing a good job. I wanna make sure that everything that's growing, we get picked up and put where it's supposed to be. So, you know, some Q-berries just hanging out around here. We wanna get those dealt with. I need to get a lot of those plorts, but it's been filled up with some of the other stuff, so get those two there. But yeah, it's been filled up all the way to the max with all the pink and cotton ports. So just need to fill these up now. And look at that, it jumps all the way up to 40. So I wanna make sure that those have some silo port or spots. I'm not sure things might get a little complicated because I have everything filled out here. So, whoops. I need to find out where I might wanna put some stuff next. Because this silo is just about maxed out. As you can see, I need some more tabby stuff, but it has 100 of these guys, the anglers, 100 angler, 100 pink. It has 70 batty, it has 42 crystal, 100 rock, and 100 phosphor, 100 cotton. So we have some spots here, which is where I can put some of the honey, and that's good. But for some of the other stuff, the hunter stuff, I don't know where to put all that. I mean, obviously some of it we need to put away in the other thing anyways, but it just shows you how much work there is to do at any given moment in time. But I guess we'll start collecting some of this stuff then. We have the hunter ports here, coming in no problem. How are they doing on food? Not too bad. The same thing here. We got the honey ports. I don't wanna start selling these just yet, like I said before. We have 5 of those, and the more is growing, which this is maxed out. It's just a matter of, I think these grow slower than the Q-berries. And how about you guys, because you guys run out of food pretty quick, but they're good for now. So one thing I might do, this seems silly, right? What if I just sold off all my pink slimes? Or my pink Gordos? No, Gordos. There's so many words I need to learn. Plorts, that's what they are. What if I just sold all those off or put them all into here? Because I've sold so many of them, and I have 70 in here. So like holding extra in my silo just seems a little bit unnecessary at this point. I don't know why I'm starting to go this way. So maybe I should just free up that slot so that I can start putting some of this other more expensive and important ports in there. So I think that's what we'll work on for now, is that I will go here and I'll put the honey port into this one. Just like that. Crazy that we're already at the 40 of them. And then on this side, I need to, I guess, just work on selling these. I'll sell all these ones and then we will put the hunter ones in there. Okay, so things are looking a bit better in here. I don't know what exactly my late game goals should be in this game, because obviously I can only have so many plots for silos and things, and you can only hold 100 ports each in those. So maybe what I should do is make sure I have, 100 ports of each of the thing I'm trying to gather, just in case I need it all of a sudden. But what I should probably do is make sure that I work up to having 100 of each of everything in here eventually. I'm sure for some of the later ports that might be harder, we'll have to wait and see, but for right now, most of them I think we can make that work. Anyways, things are going pretty well here if you ask me. I think we've got a lot of work done in today's episode and I don't wanna go too much more crazy with things. So maybe get some more of the rock because I think, no, the rock's at 100. So you know what, I'll get these 2 things sucked up and I will sell them. And then I wanna read some descriptions, some of the slime descriptions, so I know more about them and just different things about it. So I think today we'll read a little bit more about pink slimes and like the first 3 slimes we encountered, which is pink, cotton, and tabby. Those are the first 3 we'll read about in today's episode, just so I can understand more about them, and we'll just keep doing that at the end of each episode until we know everything about every slime. So the pink slime right here, pink slimes are the most common slime found in the far, far range. They're cheerful, docile, and the easiest of all slimes to ranch. A pink slime will eat anything you put in front of them, though they have no favorite food, and their ports are the least valuable of all slimes. Not much to worry about with a pink slime. They're soft, squishy, very happy to be around, a rancher, and found all over the range. But because of this, a rancher won't go far without finding a few pink ports, which can lead to largos, and then Pink ports are an excellent multi-purpose generic substance used to manufacture everything from food products to household cleaners. All over Earth, people are eating burgers, sweetening their coffees, and scrubbing their floors with pink port products. That's some serious versatility. Interesting. So there's like little lore things like that are really fun to learn about, and I wanted to make sure we actually learn about them. All right then, so cotton slimes seem to have adapted to life among the tall grass of Rainbow Island by developing a spring in their step that allows them to leap far higher into the air than any other slime. Once airborne, these floofy-tailed slimes are always hoping their hops land them in a patch of delicious water lettuce. Cotton slimes are always looking for an excuse to leap high into the air, be it to escape a corral because they're agitated, or for secret bunny things. Either way, they ensure that ranchers stay on their toes, which would still mean you're not tall enough to reach them. Cotton ports have an inexplicable fluffy quality to them, making them a great alternative to cotton, which is not native to the far range. If one desired a quiet, isolated life on Rainbow Island, but still have soft pillows, warm sweaters, and lots of dry socks, they would do well to keep cotton slimes happily hopping about their ranch, which I don't think we need too much of anymore. We've gotten so many of them, but I'll probably try to get to 100 of them in the conservatory. All right, tabby slimes. Tabby slimes share many curious similarities to domesticated house cats of Earth. With their perky ears, striped backs, and swaying tails, you'd almost mistake them for a true feline, if they weren't made entirely of gooey slime, of course. A tabby slime generally doesn't mean any harm to a rancher, but like their spiritual earth cat cousins, often causes a great deal of chaos anyway. Tabby slimes love to steal things they don't eat, like fruits and veggies, resulting in lots of unintended largo transformations on the range. Tabby ports are a key ingredient in a variety of performance-enhancing products that grant the consumer a surge of the tabby slime's signature energy and exuberance. And while athletes the world over take them to gain an edge, prolonged use often results in uncontrollable butt wiggles, another less desirable signature of the tabby slime. Interesting, so yeah, there's some information on 3 more slimes. I'll read about the phosphor, angler, and rock slime next episode if I remember. But for right now, that is gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Slime Rancher 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.